This is Sean from Fandom Empire. Hopefully all of our Fandom Maniacs are having a great Monday. This is another Halloween Ends update video. In this video, we're going to be discussing Jason Blum's comments, is Danny McBride in Halloween Ends, Michael Myers in Halloween Ends, his screen time, his presence, what is the shape doing, and CinemaCon. But before we get to all that, take a second, click the like button, hit subscribe, click that dang notification bell to keep up to date on all of our future content on the channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can become a channel member or check us out on Patreon. First up is our multiple choice question for this video. Which Halloween timeline is your favorite? Is it the H2O timeline, which consists of H1, H2, H20, and Resurrection? Is it the Thorn timeline, which is 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6? Is it the Gordon Green timeline, which is 1, 18, kills, and ends? Or are you a Rob Zombie Duology timeline fan? Let us know down in the comments section below what is your favorite timeline, but also why is it your favorite timeline? Comment down below. We want to hear what you have to say. Apparently, Jason Blum sent some of the Halloween fan base into a frenzy. Last week, Jason Blum was asked if there was any word on a Halloween Ends trailer or any updates on the film, and his reply was soon. Now, a lot of people seem to be making a big deal about this, and I get it. People are anxious to see something. They can't wait to see the film. It's only half a year off or so. I think it's important to remember that soon doesn't mean something is imminent. In fact, dare I say soon is Jason Blum's go-to answer on these things. It's always soon, but that could be a month from now, 6 weeks from now, 2 months from now, 3.5 weeks from now. I can tell you that it doesn't appear anything is imminent. While there may be some official updates on the film soon, from what we understand, there isn't expected to be a full trailer until sometime in June. However, Universal is scheduled to show off some of Halloween Ends on April the 27th in Las Vegas at CinemaCon. That does not mean footage will be released to the public, but at the very least we'll be able to hear about what was shown at the convention. Also in the rumor mill lately has been the possible rumored appearance of Danny McBride in Halloween Ends. Now, I believe we heard very early on during this trilogy that McBride intended to stay off camera. However, with this being Gordon Green's last Halloween film, many believed that McBride may change his mind and appear on screen for this last film. However, we've seen no evidence to support this. Now, I do know more people have been talking about the possibility of this. That doesn't mean there isn't room for a cameo. I personally would be for it. I love Danny McBride. I think he's fantastic. I don't think he should be a main character or even a supporting character, but I do think there's a room for Danny McBride to have a one-off, almost Bucky-like scene in Halloween Ends. Again, there's no evidence that that has happened, but I would love to see it. How about all of you? Would you guys want to see Danny McBride in Halloween Ends? Comment down below. I wanted to take a little bit of time to speak about the shape in Halloween Ends. I wish I could sit here and tell you that we know everything from start to finish in the movie, and that we have all the details, but the truth is we don't. Things have been much more closely guarded this time around, and you know what? Maybe that's a good thing. Now, having said that, as Larry David would say, enough has come out about Halloween Ends that in general, you can piece together the basic events of the movie without having a ton of context behind it. One of the things that's become quite evident is the usage of the shape in Halloween Ends. Now, all this should be taken with a grain of salt, but we're fairly confident with our track record. You're going to see a lot less of the shape in Halloween Ends than you did in Halloween Kills. Now, this shouldn't be a big surprise. All indications are that the shape is returning to his boogeyman roots for at least a portion of this final David Gordon Green movie. When you look back at Halloween Kills, it was very much a Michael Myers in-your-face type movie. He gave you basically any type of kill that you could possibly think of in the movie, and that was basically what he did all throughout the movie. Halloween Ends is the final movie for David Gordon Green, and it would make sense to bring things full circle back to the original and have Michael be that scary presence from the shadows once again, the boogeyman just waiting to jump on his prey. What do you guys think? Are you guys okay with the idea of less Michael Myers in Halloween Ends? To me, I'm a less is more guy. I think if you tell the story properly, if you have everything in place that you need, I think seeing less of Michael makes sense. He's been gone for 4 years, sort of. As we know, he hasn't exactly been doing nothing for 4 years. But I like the idea that we're going to see a lot less of Michael in this movie. And it sounds like we might even see less of Michael in this movie than we did in 2018. And I think that is for the better. There's a story to tell here. There's a whole B plot to tell with this movie that's fairly new and not really, it's briefly teased in Halloween 2018. There's a lot to cover here, but I like the idea that when Michael's on screen, it's always going to be important. And that's what you're going to get with this movie, it sounds like. It sounds like less Michael will be for the better of the storytelling of this film, and I personally am for it. The more I hear about Halloween Ends, the further we get into this. I started off very cynical, and they're slowly winning me over the more I hear. Again, it's very, very early times. We don't even have a trailer yet, but stay tuned, because a lot more is coming. Now, what do you guys think? Are you okay with more Michael? Or do you want that Michael in your face you got in Halloween Kills? Or are you okay with a return to the original roots? Him being more the stalking shape in the shadows? Comment down below. We want to know what you think. In our next video later this week, we will be discussing details of a leaked scene that is out there that features the Shape in action. Be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to check out our live show on Tuesday nights at our new start time of 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If you're a Star Wars fan, we have Star Wars Wastelands that's now back. It starts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. If you want to support our channel, you can become a channel member and receive perks like the exclusive chat shows, badges, and more. Or you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/fandomempire. That's going to do it for this video. We'll catch all you fandom maniacs later, and don't forget, the boogeyman is